The clock struck midnight, and just like that, 2025 had arrived. A brand new year, a clean slate, bursting with possibilities waiting to be claimed. But here's the thing, opportunities don't just show up on their own. They need you to build the door first. And let's be real, you've spent way too long staring at that pile of wood and nails, waiting for courage to magically appear. This isn't about what 2025 will hand you on a silver platter. It's about what you're ready to grab with both hands and make yours. But the story doesn't stop there. It's not just about scribbling down resolutions or tossing empty promises into the air. It's about stepping up, taking charge, and making bold moves. No more wasting time, no more excuses. Let's face it, time has always been your toughest rival. It's fast, relentless, and never waiting around. This year, it's your turn to outpace it. In the past, you've let moments slip through your fingers like sand in an hourglass. The scrolling through endless feeds, the half-finished projects, the dreams left gathering dust. You've told yourself, I'll start tomorrow, but tomorrow came and went, leaving you stuck in the same place. But not this year. This year, 2025, isn't just another calendar page. It's your stage, your battleground, your proving ground. You don't have to be extraordinary to start, you just have to start to become extraordinary. The world is moving fast, and every second you spend hesitating is a second someone else spends moving ahead. The truth stings, doesn't it? But that's the beauty of it. Pain can be a great motivator. It's time to turn that sting into fuel, to let every regret become a stepping stone instead of a weight dragging you down. Vision without action is a daydream. Let's keep it simple. A dream without action is just a fantasy, and action without a plan? That's a mess. You need both a clear map and the courage to follow it. Think about this. At the end of the year, what do you want to see when you look back? A year full of excuses and missed chances? Or a year where you built the foundation for something great? Let's be real, the road to greatness isn't easy, and it's not supposed to be. It's full of bumps, wrong turns, and even sinkholes that feel like they'll swallow you whole. That's what makes it worth it. Every little step forward, no matter how tough, is you saying loud and clear, I'm done wasting time. Each step proves you're moving closer to the life you want. So keep stepping. It's all worth it. The power of micro wins. Start small, but start. Don't aim to conquer the world in a day. Conquer the hour instead. Think about it. What could you do in the next hour that your future self will thank you for? Write that email, hit the gym, start that book you've been meaning to read. Small wins snowball into massive victories. But it's not just about starting, it's about staying the course. Anyone can sprint, but greatness is a marathon. When the excitement fades and the grind sets in, that's when your real strength is tested. Will you keep going, or will you fall back into old patterns? The role of environment. Let's talk about your environment. You might not realize it, but your surroundings are either pushing you forward or pulling you back. Look around, your friends, your workspace, your habits. Are they aligned with your vision? If not, it's time for a change. Don't underestimate the power of a supportive environment. It's like oxygen for your goals. Surround yourself with people who challenge you, inspire you, and refuse to let you settle for mediocrity. Sometimes you have to be your own cheerleader. When the world doubts you, when the road gets lonely, when progress feels slow, you've got to keep cheering for yourself. Because if you don't believe in your vision, who will? From stuck to unstoppable. Imagine, it's March 2025. The honeymoon phase of the year is over, and reality has set in. Most people have abandoned their resolutions, fallen back into old habits, and accepted mediocrity as their default. But not you. You're still here, grinding, growing, and proving that this time it's different. You're no longer stuck in the loop of wasted time and broken promises. You're unstoppable, a force to be reckoned with. The skills you develop, the discipline you cultivate, the confidence you build, it all compounds, creating momentum that's impossible to stop. The one thing holding you back. If you're waiting for the perfect moment to start, here's the truth. It doesn't exist. Perfection is a myth, and waiting for it is just another way of procrastinating. The only moment you have is now. But what if you fail? What if you start and stumble? Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of it. Every failure is a lesson, a stepping stone, a necessary ingredient in the recipe for greatness. So instead of fearing failure, embrace it. Let it shape you, teach you, and make you stronger. Because every time you fall and get back up, you're proving to yourself that you're unshakable. The choice is yours. As you stand on the brink of this year, the choice is yours. You can let 2025 slip by like every other year, filled with excuses and regret. Or you can make it the year that changes everything. Always remember that change is not easy. It demands sacrifice, discipline, and a willingness to step outside your comfort zone. It means saying no to distractions, cutting ties with mediocrity, and committing to a vision that scares you. Greatness doesn't come from playing it safe. It comes from taking risks, embracing discomfort, and daring to dream bigger than you ever thought possible. Your 2025 vision. Sort your 2025 vision now because time waits for no one. And the longer you wait, the more you waste. It's never too late to start. Every second is a chance to turn things around, to rewrite your story, to craft a legacy that will inspire others. Every moment is an opportunity. Prioritize tasks that align with your vision. Time is your most valuable resource, and every single moment is a decision. Either you're moving toward your goals or letting them slip further away. The secret is prioritization. Greatness isn't about doing everything, it's about doing the right things. Imagine your day as a garden. You can water every plant or focus on the ones that'll bear fruit. It's the ones you nurture with care that will help your vision thrive. Take Apple Incorporated, for example. When Steve Jobs returned to the company in 1997, he didn't try to do it all. He slashed 70% of their product line and zeroed in on what fit his vision: simplicity, design, and cutting-edge technology. As a result, the iMac, iPod, and iPhone, these revolutionary products turned Apple into a trillion-dollar giant. Your vision needs that same laser focus. Start by listing your tasks. Cut through the noise and focus on what truly propels you forward. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. Take action and adjust as you go. Perfection is a myth, and waiting for the perfect moment is just a fancy way of putting off the work. The truth is that action is what opens doors. Starting messy is a hell of a lot better than never starting at all. Take Sarah Blakely, the founder of Spanx. She didn't wait for everything to fall into place. No perfect plan, no endless cash. She grabbed a pair of scissors and cut the feet off her pantyhose, creating a prototype that would change women's shapewear forever. She was scared, but she started, learned along the way, and turned $5,000 into $1 billion empire. The same applies to you. Stop overthinking and start moving, even if it's just a tiny step. Writing the first sentence or coming up with a business name is a start. When you take action, obstacles will pop up, but so will solutions. Starting is powerful because momentum brings clarity. You can't steer a parked car, but once it's moving, even a slight turn can take you places. Don't wait. Start now. The perfect moment isn't coming, but your success will, if you take action. Eliminate distractions like a pro. Focus on what matters. We live in a world full of distractions. Notifications, emails, social media, and a never-ending stream of urgent tasks that don't really matter. If your focus is scattered, your progress will be, too. The fix is focus. Take Warren Buffett's 25-5 rule, which is as simple as it is powerful. Write down your 25 biggest goals, then circle the 5 that really matter. Everything else? Treat it as a distraction, no matter how tempting it looks. This strategy helped Buffett build Berkshire Hathaway into a financial juggernaut, while keeping his focus on what counted. Your life works the same way. Every distraction is stealing your time and energy. Identify what's pulling you away from your vision. Apps, bad habits, or people. Set clear boundaries. Turn off notifications, schedule time for deep work, and create a space where focus rules. Focus isn't just about cutting things out. It's about doubling down on what truly matters. When distractions are gone, your mind has the bandwidth to dive into the tasks that move the needle. Distractions don't deserve your time, but your dreams sure as hell do. Guard them fiercely and watch your productivity soar. Learn to say no to what doesn't serve your purpose. Saying yes to everything is basically saying no to yourself. If you want a life that actually means something, you've got to learn how to say no to stuff that's just wasting your time. Look at J.K. Rowling. While she was working on Harry Potter, she had a ton of stuff pulling her in all directions. Teaching, personal issues, outside pressure. But she said no to all that noise and focused on her dream. And you can see the results, a world-famous series that made her one of the greatest writers of all time. No isn't a bad word. It's a tool to protect yourself from burnout and keep you on track for what really matters. When someone asks for your time or energy, ask yourself if it helps you get closer to your goals. If not, it's okay to politely say no. Every no you say is a yes to your own success, peace, and growth. It's not about rejecting people. It's about focusing on what truly moves you forward. So don't be afraid to use no. It's your secret weapon to building the life you actually want. Track your progress every day to stay on track. Dreams without accountability are just daydreams. If you want to move forward, you have to track your progress. Keeping track isn't just something to do. It's a promise you make to your goals. Look at Elon Musk. He's got his days broken into 5-minute chunks, setting goals and measuring progress constantly. That's how he built companies like Tesla, SpaceX, and Neuralink. He doesn't let luck decide his success. He tracks every move and adapts as needed. Tracking doesn't need to be complicated. A simple journal, checklist, or app will work. Set goals each day that match your big vision and check them off by the end of the day. If you didn't make progress, figure out what to change tomorrow. And remember, it's not just about the big wins. Celebrate those little victories too. Every small step is one step closer to your bigger goals. Your progress is your story. Track it, own it, and let it inspire you to keep going. As we wrap up, remember that the road ahead won't always be smooth, but with the right mindset and the right tools, nothing is impossible. Your vision for 2025 is yours to define. Let's make this year unforgettable. What's your vision for 2025? What goals are you setting for yourself, and how are you planning to make them a reality? Let us know in the comments.